The hip-hop world is once again in total chaos as fans react to an unbelievable turn of events. Drake has reportedly been left speechless after Kendrick Lamar claimed yet another win in their ongoing rivalry. The moment has sent shockwaves across social media, with clips of Drake's stunned reactions going viral within minutes. Fans, influencers, and music analysts are scrambling to process what just happened, sharing screenshots, reaction videos, and commentary at lightning speed. The intensity of the moment has captured global attention, sparking debates, memes, and heated discussions from Los Angeles to London. What makes this even more shocking is the context. Drake, a figure long considered untouchable in the industry, was caught completely off guard by Kendrick's latest move. Observers say that his reaction wasn't just surprise. It was visible disbelief, a rare moment of vulnerability from one of hip-hop's most calculated performers. The clips circulating online show him pausing, searching for words, and seemingly struggling to respond, leaving fans and commentators convinced that Kendrick has reasserted his dominance. The online response has been explosive. Social media timelines are flooded with reaction videos, memes, and fan edits dissecting every second of Drake's stunned expression. TikTok creators and YouTube channels are creating viral content analyzing his body language, facial expressions, and even the timing of his responses. Supporters of Kendrick Lamar are celebrating the moment as a statement of artistic mastery, while Drake's loyal fans are defending him fiercely, pointing to past victories, chart dominance, and influence in the music world. Even casual observers are drawn into the drama, captivated by the intensity of the rivalry and the spectacle of seeing one of the biggest names in music left speechless. Beyond just the viral moment, this incident raises broader questions about dominance, reputation, and public perception in hip-hop. How will Drake respond? Will he come back stronger? Or will this moment redefine the narrative surrounding his rivalry with Kendrick? Analysts argue that these high-profile moments can shift fan perception, influence streaming numbers, and even shape long-term legacy. Every replay, reaction, and post fuels the conversation, creating a feedback loop that keeps the story alive and trending. This isn't just a moment for fans. It's a cultural event. Drake being left speechless while Kendrick claims another victory demonstrates the power of timing, strategy, and artistry in the modern music landscape. The drama has already gone viral, and the world is watching closely to see what happens next. Hip-hop history is being written live, and fans everywhere are glued to every detail. The latest chapter in the ongoing saga between Drake and Kendrick Lamar has sent shockwaves through the music world, and fans are still struggling to process what just happened. In a moment that has now gone viral across social media platforms, Drake was reportedly left completely speechless after Kendrick once again asserted his dominance. Clips of Drake's stunned reaction have been shared and reshared thousands of times, sparking intense debate across Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Every pause, every hesitation, and every subtle expression has been analyzed by fans and analysts alike, with interpretations ranging from shock and disbelief to strategic calculation. The intensity of the moment underscores just how much is at stake in this high-profile rivalry, and why fans are glued to every detail. The confrontation itself reportedly occurred during a public event that was already under intense scrutiny. While exact details are still emerging, insiders suggest that Kendrick's performance or move in the industry caught Drake off guard, leaving him struggling to find words. Unlike typical public appearances where Drake maintains control over his image and narrative, this moment forced him into a reactive position, creating a rare glimpse of vulnerability from one of hip-hop's most polished figures. Fans and commentators immediately latched onto the body language captured in the viral clips, dissecting every second for clues about his reaction, emotional state, and potential response. Social media erupted almost instantly. Clips showing Drake's pause and apparent speechlessness were uploaded to TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, each gathering millions of views in just hours. Fans began producing reaction content, memes, and analysis videos, turning the moment into a viral phenomenon that transcended the original event. On Twitter, hashtags referencing the incident trended worldwide, while YouTube creators dissected every angle, facial expression, and implication of the interaction. Fans of Kendrick celebrated the moment as proof of his mastery and strategic brilliance, framing it as a symbolic reaffirmation of his dominance in the hip-hop world. Meanwhile, Drake's supporters rushed to defend him, citing his record-breaking achievements, industry influence, and ability to remain at the top of the charts despite challenges. The resulting debates have drawn in casual observers as well, making this confrontation a global cultural spectacle rather than just an isolated incident. Beyond the viral reaction, the incident has broader implications for hip-hop culture and public perception. Drake's moment of speechlessness highlights the power dynamics in elite music circles and demonstrates that even the most celebrated artists can be caught off guard. The incident raises questions about credibility, influence, and the role of timing in maintaining dominance. Analysts are examining how this moment might affect streaming numbers, fan loyalty, and overall reputation in the long term. Social media amplification ensures that the public narrative is now a critical part of the story, with fans participating in shaping perceptions in real time. The psychological dimension of the moment is significant. Being publicly outmaneuvered, even in a subtle or unexpected way, can affect perception, fan interpretation, and media coverage. Observers noted Drake's body language, the hesitation, the subtle facial expressions, and the search for words, interpreting these cues as signs of genuine surprise or disbelief. Kendrick's calm and confident demeanor, in contrast, reinforced his image as a master of both performance and public perception. This contrast added dramatic weight to the story, giving fans and commentators plenty of material for analysis, speculation, and discussion. Part 1 of this unfolding saga illustrates how a single moment can evolve into a global viral event. Drake's speechlessness is no longer merely about personal or professional rivalry. It has become a cultural phenomenon that engages audiences, fuels debates, and highlights the stakes of public perception in the music industry. Every reaction, replay, and analysis only amplifies the moment further, ensuring that fans remain invested in discussions continue across multiple platforms. As the story develops, one fact is clear. This is a defining moment in modern hip-hop culture. Drake's stunned reaction to Kendrick Lamar's latest win underscores the volatility of public perception, the power of strategy, and the influence of timing. Fans worldwide are now watching closely, waiting to see how Drake will respond, what moves Kendrick will make next, and how this rivalry will continue to shape the narrative of two of the biggest names in music today. The stakes are high, and the drama is far from over. The shockwaves from Drake being left speechless after Kendrick Lamar's latest win continue to ripple through the music world, with part 2 of this story diving deeper into the ramifications of that moment. Social media remained ablaze as fans dissected every second of the viral clips, debating the meaning behind Drake's pause, his facial expressions, and his body language. On TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, clips of Drake's stunned reaction were replayed and remixed, often accompanied by humorous or dramatic captions, turning the incident into a global viral phenomenon. Analysts, music critics, and influencers weighed in, providing detailed breakdowns of the event while fans argued over the implications for Drake's legacy and Kendrick's continuing dominance. The intensity of this discussion underscores the power of public perception in shaping the narratives of elite artists in the modern music landscape. Drake's reaction, in particular, became the focal point for debate. Observers noted that he appeared visibly unprepared for Kendrick's latest maneuver, leaving him searching for words and struggling to regain composure. This moment of vulnerability was unusual for an artist who is typically in full control of his image and public persona. Fans speculated about the psychological impact of being publicly outmaneuvered, with some suggesting that it might serve as motivation for Drake to come back stronger in his next project or public appearance. Others wondered whether this moment would leave a lasting mark on his reputation, particularly among younger fans who follow every viral trend and clip. Meanwhile, Kendrick Lamar's handling of the situation reinforced his reputation as a master of strategy, timing, and public perception. By maintaining composure and allowing Drake's speechlessness to take center stage, Lamar effectively shifted the narrative in his favor. Analysts highlighted how this moment demonstrated Kendrick's ability to command attention and respect without needing to directly confront or antagonize his rival. Fans celebrated the strategic brilliance behind Lamar's actions, emphasizing that artistry and public perception often go hand in hand, particularly in high-profile rivalries. This incident served as a reminder that dominance in music is measured not only by talent and chart success, but also by the ability to control narrative and timing in public spaces. The viral nature of the incident was amplified by the sheer volume of commentary online. Memes, fan edits, and reaction videos spread rapidly, engaging audiences across multiple demographics and geographical locations. Twitter threads debated whether Drake's moment of speechlessness was genuine shock or a calculated response, while TikTok creators used the footage for comedic sketches or analytical breakdowns. On Instagram, fans posted side-by-side comparisons of past encounters between the two artists, fueling speculation about who truly holds the upper hand. The convergence of humor, analysis, and fandom engagement created a feedback loop that kept the story trending and ensured it remained a focal point of conversation across social media. Industry insiders also began to analyze the long-term implications of the moment. Drake's pause and visible shock raised questions about his positioning in the ongoing rivalry with Kendrick, while simultaneously highlighting the impact of public perception on career trajectories. Analysts speculated on how the viral moment could influence streaming numbers, album promotion strategies, and future collaborations. The event demonstrated that in the age of social media, public narrative and fan engagement are just as important as musical output when it comes to maintaining influence and relevance. The psychological aspect of the confrontation added depth to the conversation. Being publicly left speechless, even momentarily, can affect perception, fan loyalty, and media coverage. Observers noted subtle gestures in Drake's behavior, a pause, a hand movement, a shift in posture, interpreting these as signs of surprise, frustration, or internal strategizing. In contrast, Kendrick's calm demeanor reinforced his image as confident, calculated, and fully aware of his influence. The stark contrast between the two artists heightened the drama and created a story that extended beyond music into the realms of strategy, personality, and culture. Part 2 of this saga highlights how a single moment can evolve into a global conversation. Drake's stunned reaction is more than a personal setback. It is a viral cultural phenomenon that engages fans, fuels debates, and shapes narratives in real time. Every replay, analysis, and discussion ensures that audiences remain captivated, while social media amplifies the story to unprecedented levels. The moment has become a case study in how modern hip-hop rivalries play out under public scrutiny, with every move carefully observed, analyzed, and interpreted. As this story continues to unfold, the stakes remain high. Fans, analysts, and casual observers are all watching closely, anticipating Drake's next moves, Kendrick's responses, and the continued evolution of this high-profile rivalry. The viral nature of the moment guarantees ongoing discussion, and every new development will be scrutinized, shared, and debated in real time. Part 2 emphasizes that in today's music landscape, perception, strategy, and timing are as critical as talent, making this confrontation a defining cultural moment that will continue to shape hip-hop narratives for months to come. The drama between Drake and Kendrick Lamar continued to escalate, and Part 3 of this saga reveals just how deeply the moment of Drake being left speechless has permeated the music world. Fans, analysts, and media outlets are still dissecting every second of the viral clips, turning what could have been a brief incident into a long-running cultural conversation. On platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, millions of people have watched, commented, and created reaction content. Every pause, expression, and gesture from Drake has been scrutinized, with some arguing it was genuine shock, while others suggest it was strategic restraint. The viral energy surrounding this incident has amplified its impact, making it clear that this is more than just a personal rivalry. It's a defining moment in modern hip-hop culture. Drake's reaction has been a focal point of discussion, with analysts pointing out the rare vulnerability displayed in the viral footage. Unlike typical public appearances, where he controls the narrative and maintains a confident, calculated persona, Drake seemed caught off guard, struggling for words as Kendrick's presence or action reinforced his dominance. This moment, captured on camera and circulated instantly online, provided fans with a glimpse of Drake outside of his usual composed and commanding image. It sparked speculation about the psychological toll such a public acknowledgement could have on even the most successful artist. Observers debated whether this shock might motivate Drake to respond creatively in his next releases or public appearances, or if it could shift fan perception of his competitive edge. Meanwhile, Kendrick Lamar's handling of the situation has been praised as masterful. By maintaining composure and allowing Drake's reaction to dominate the narrative, Kendrick subtly reinforced his influence without directly confronting his rival. Analysts have highlighted this as a brilliant example of narrative control in the modern music industry, showing that timing and perception can be just as critical as talent. Fans celebrated Kendrick's calculated approach, framing it as proof of his ability to navigate high-stakes situations with poise and strategic foresight. This moment underscored a larger truth. In contemporary hip-hop, dominance isn't just measured by chart positions or awards. It's also about commanding respect, shaping narratives, and influencing public perception. The social media frenzy only intensified the stakes. Memes, reaction videos, and analytical breakdowns flooded timelines, amplifying the viral moment and keeping the conversation alive. TikTok creators remixed clips of Drake's pause and Kendrick's calm demeanor, while Twitter threads debated the authenticity, fairness, and implications of the confrontation. Instagram fan edits and side-by-side comparisons with previous encounters added further context, turning the incident into a global spectacle. The engagement wasn't limited to hardcore fans. Casual observers were drawn in by the dramatic visuals and the narrative tension, making this confrontation a truly universal talking point. Industry experts have noted that the incident raises significant questions about power, credibility, and perception in the music world. Drake's speechlessness, even if temporary, illustrates that public perception is critical for maintaining influence. The viral nature of the moment ensures that fans, analysts, and other artists are all engaged, analyzing not only the immediate event but also its potential long-term impact on Drake's legacy. Observers speculated that this could influence streaming numbers, media coverage, and even collaboration opportunities, emphasizing the interconnected nature of reputation and performance in today's music landscape. Psychologically, the confrontation reveals the pressures of public scrutiny at the highest level. Drake's hesitation, subtle gestures, and momentary pause became fodder for analysis, highlighting how even elite artists are subject to evaluation by millions in real time. Kendrick's composed and confident demeanor contrasted sharply with Drake's reaction, enhancing the dramatic tension and reinforcing the narrative of Lamar as a strategic and dominant figure. This juxtaposition of vulnerability and control has fueled ongoing debates about competitiveness, influence, and public persona in modern hip-hop. Part 3 of this saga demonstrates how a single moment can evolve into a global cultural event. Drake's stunned reaction has transformed from a fleeting clip into a viral story that engages fans, drives debate, and shapes narratives about dominance and artistry. Every replay, meme, and analysis reinforces the intensity of the moment, ensuring that audiences remain captivated. Social media has amplified the stakes, creating an ongoing conversation that extends far beyond the original incident. As this story develops, all eyes remain on Drake and Kendrick. Fans are eagerly anticipating any response, whether in new music, interviews, or public appearances. Kendrick's continued dominance and Drake's reactionary moves will shape the evolving narrative, influencing not only fan perception but also broader cultural discourse. Part 3 underscores the reality that in today's music industry, viral moments, public perception, and narrative control are just as crucial as talent and chart performance, ensuring that this rivalry will remain a central topic in hip-hop for months to come. The viral moment of Drake being left speechless after Kendrick Lamar's latest victory has continued to dominate conversations, and Part 4 of this story delves deeper into the cultural, social, and psychological impact of the incident. Fans, analysts, and media outlets are still dissecting every detail, from Drake's subtle pauses and facial expressions to Kendrick's calm, controlled demeanor. Across platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, the viral clips have been shared, remixed, and analyzed endlessly, creating a feedback loop that keeps the story alive and trending. What might have been a single moment in time has transformed into a prolonged cultural conversation, highlighting the power of narrative, perception, and strategy in modern hip-hop. Drake's response to the confrontation continues to draw attention, with viral footage capturing moments of hesitation and visible surprise. Unlike typical appearances where he exudes control and confidence, Drake appeared momentarily disoriented, searching for words as fans scrutinized every gesture. Analysts argue that this rare vulnerability has significant implications for his public persona, as audiences now have a glimpse of a more human, reactive side of one of the world's biggest stars. Fans speculated whether the moment would serve as a motivator for Drake to release new material, stage a comeback, or address the incident directly in interviews or social media posts. The uncertainty surrounding his next move has only intensified fan engagement and discussion. Meanwhile, Kendrick Lamar's handling of the situation has been praised for its strategic brilliance. By maintaining composure and letting Drake's speechlessness become the focal point, Kendrick demonstrated mastery over timing and perception, reinforcing his position as one of the most calculated and influential artists in hip-hop today. Analysts note that this approach reflects an understanding of public narrative that goes beyond talent alone. Controlling how the audience perceives an event can be just as powerful as the music itself. Fans celebrated Kendrick's approach, emphasizing that dominance in modern hip-hop involves both artistry and the ability to navigate the public eye effectively. Social media continues to play a pivotal role in amplifying the incident. Memes, fan edits, and reaction compilations have transformed the moment into a viral spectacle, engaging millions of viewers globally. On Twitter, hashtags referencing the confrontation trended worldwide, while YouTube channels released detailed breakdowns analyzing Drake's reaction frame by frame. TikTok creators produced humorous sketches, dramatic reenactments, and commentary that drew even casual observers into the story. This continuous stream of engagement has made the moment impossible to ignore and highlights the influence of viral content in shaping contemporary music narratives. Industry insiders have also weighed in on the broader implications of the incident. Drake's speechlessness illustrates how public perception can shift narratives, influence fan loyalty, and affect an artist's career trajectory. The event demonstrates that even the most successful performers are vulnerable to unexpected moments that alter public discourse. Analysts suggest that viral moments like this can impact streaming numbers, media coverage, and the framing of future projects. In a music landscape dominated by social media, controlling narrative and perception is as important as producing hits, and this confrontation exemplifies the stakes involved. The psychological dynamics at play are particularly intriguing. Being publicly caught off guard creates pressure that extends beyond the individual, influencing fans, commentators, and industry perception alike. Drake's moment of pause, gestures, and subtle expressions have been analyzed as signs of surprise, disbelief, or tactical reflection. Kendrick's composed demeanor, in contrast, emphasizes confidence, control, and mastery over the situation, enhancing the dramatic tension and reinforcing his position in the rivalry. This juxtaposition of vulnerability and control provides fans and analysts with a rich narrative to explore, fueling ongoing discussion and debate. Part 4 of this saga demonstrates the enduring impact of viral moments in shaping cultural discourse. Drake's stunned reaction has evolved from a fleeting clip into a global phenomenon, influencing public perception, fan engagement, and industry commentary. Every replay, meme, and analytical breakdown reinforces the story's relevance, ensuring that audiences remain captivated and discussions continue across multiple platforms. The viral nature of the moment highlights the importance of timing, strategy, and narrative control in modern hip-hop. As the story continues, all eyes remain on Drake and Kendrick. Fans are eagerly awaiting any response, whether through music, interviews, or public appearances, while analysts and commentators examine every detail for clues about the evolving rivalry. Kendrick's continued dominance and Drake's strategic decisions moving forward will shape both fan perception and the broader cultural narrative. Part 4 underscores that in today's music industry, public perception, viral engagement, and narrative control are as influential as talent and chart success, ensuring this rivalry remains a defining cultural moment in hip-hop. The rivalry between Drake and Kendrick Lamar has reached an unprecedented level of intensity, and Part 5 of this saga captures the full scale of the impact. Following Drake's speechless moment in response to Kendrick's latest win, the incident has grown into a viral cultural phenomenon, dominating social media feeds, news outlets, and fan discussions worldwide. Clips of Drake's stunned reaction, Kendrick's calm demeanor, and fan commentary have been shared millions of times, ensuring the story remains trending. This is no longer simply a rivalry between two artists. It is a cultural event that reflects the power of narrative, perception, and strategic positioning in modern hip-hop. The combination of virality, fandom, and media amplification has created a story that continues to unfold with every passing day. Drake's response to the situation has become a central topic of discussion among fans and analysts. Viral footage captured him visibly caught off guard, searching for words and attempting to regain composure. Unlike his usual confident and controlled public persona, this moment revealed a rare vulnerability, providing fans a glimpse into the emotional and psychological toll of being publicly challenged. Discussions online speculate whether this pause reflects genuine surprise, frustration, or a calculated moment of reflection. Regardless, the reaction has fueled intense debate, with fans analyzing every gesture, expression, and pause for clues about Drake's next move. This level of scrutiny underscores the stakes involved in high-profile rivalries and demonstrates the scrutiny elite artists face in the era of social media. Kendrick Lamar's handling of the moment has been widely praised for its precision and strategy. By maintaining composure and letting Drake's reaction dominate the narrative, Kendrick showcased a deep understanding of timing and public perception. Analysts argue that Lamar's approach demonstrates mastery beyond music alone, emphasizing the importance of controlling narrative and creating moments that resonate culturally. Fans celebrated Kendrick's ability to assert dominance without overt confrontation, highlighting how strategic behavior can solidify influence in the modern music industry. This incident reinforces that dominance in hip-hop is measured not just by lyrical ability or chart success, but by perception, timing, and audience engagement. The role of social media in amplifying this confrontation cannot be overstated. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube became the epicenter of fan interaction, with clips of Drake's stunned expression going viral within minutes. Memes, reaction videos, and analytical breakdowns flooded timelines, drawing in both hardcore fans and casual observers. Twitter threads dissected every aspect of the moment, debating authenticity and implications, while YouTube creators produced detailed analyses of the body language, facial expressions, and timing involved. On TikTok, users remixed clips to highlight the drama, adding humor, suspense, or dramatic flair. The viral momentum ensured that the moment became a shared cultural experience, further solidifying the narrative of Kendrick's dominance and Drake's unexpected vulnerability. Industry experts have weighed in on the broader implications of the event. Drake's speechlessness illustrates how even the most successful artists are susceptible to moments that can shift public perception and influence career trajectories. Analysts predict that viral moments like this can affect streaming numbers, social media engagement, and the framing of future projects. In an era dominated by online engagement, the way a moment is perceived publicly is just as important as the music itself. This confrontation highlights the delicate balance between artistic output and audience perception, showing that reputation management and narrative control are essential components of sustaining influence in today's music industry. Fans, commentators, and industry insiders alike continue to dissect the incident, ensuring that the story remains relevant and engaging. Part 5 demonstrates how a single moment can evolve into a global cultural conversation. Drake's speechlessness has become more than a fleeting clip. It is a viral phenomenon that engages audiences, shapes narratives, and highlights the stakes of public perception. Every meme, replay, and analytical video reinforces the moment's significance, keeping audiences invested in discussions ongoing across multiple platforms. The incident serves as a case study in the power of timing, strategy, and narrative in contemporary hip-hop. As this saga concludes for now, all eyes remain on both artists. Fans are eager to see how Drake will respond, whether through music, interviews, or public appearances, while Kendrick continues to solidify his influence and cultural authority. Every move, every statement, and every release will be scrutinized in the context of this viral moment, shaping public perception and the ongoing rivalry. Part 5 underscores that in today's music industry, perception, virality, and narrative control are as critical as talent and chart success.